There's a moment when life feels flat. Nothing is wrong, but nothing excites you either. You wake up, you move, you get through the day, but inside, something feels quiet in the wrong way. Not peaceful, just muted, and most people think this means something is broken. It doesn't. It means something is waking up. Because before change feels exciting, it feels unfamiliar. And unfamiliar often feels uncomfortable. You start noticing things again. Colors feel different. Sounds linger longer. Small moments hit harder than they used to. A laugh catches you off guard. Sunlight through a window stops you for a second. A song suddenly feels personal, and you don't know why. That's not randomness. That's awareness returning. For a long time, you were surviving. Now you're slowly re-entering your own life. You don't need to reinvent everything. You don't need a dramatic reset. What you need is to feel again. Not the big emotions, the quiet ones. The feeling of sitting somewhere without rushing. The feeling of doing something just because you enjoy it. The feeling of being present without planning the next move. This is how joy comes back. Not loud, not fast, but real. You start choosing differently. Not because you're scared, but because you're curious. You try something new without needing it to mean anything. You say yes without overthinking. You stop explaining yourself to people who don't listen, and slowly, life gains texture again. Depth, color, movement. You realize something important. You were never lost. You were just disconnected. And connection doesn't come from doing more. It comes from noticing more. That's why this phase feels strange. You're not chasing. You're allowing. You're not pushing forward. You're opening up. And that changes the way everything feels. The world doesn't suddenly become perfect, but it becomes interesting again. And interest is powerful, because once you're interested, you're alive. Not rushing, not proving, not waiting, just here. And that's where everything starts to grow.